I may plug this camera in so there's unfortunate movement, like of the tripod, so I could readjust it in a place where I could put the camera in, so, or to plug it in, charge it. Apologize. Jurassic Park. Anticipation for Jurassic World. I'm going to review Jurassic Park, and I may review The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3. But I'm going to start off with this because that's the only one I've seen so far, and those things are going to start recording soon. Yeah, in almost like 1.5. The first Lost World in 1.5 hours. Jurassic Park is directed by legend Steven Spielberg, written by Michael Crichton and David Koepp. It's based on Michael Crichton's book of the same name. Stars Sam Neill, Richard Attenborough, Jeff Goldblum. How did I forget that? Who else? Who the hell else? We all know, look man, we all know about Newman from Seinfeld. Who plays him though? Seriously, I want to know that. We also have Bob Peck in this movie. What is it, Martin for? Shit, who plays Newman on Seinfeld? Hold on, man. I want to know the actor's name because I never got to know it. Wayne Knight. Okay. That makes sense. Well, I don't know if it makes sense, but I got more clarification. Yay. Oh yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. I forgot about that too. Scored by John Williams. Legend. And of course, you all know it. I mean, these two paleontologists are taken to Isle Nublar, where is this place called Jurassic Park, sports all these dinosaurs that have been brought back to life through genetics, through like finding all these, by taking the blood from these prehistoric mosquitoes, and it's thus recreating the DNA and recreating creating the old dinosaurs from prehistoric age. Fantastic, huh? It's a fictional island. It's a fictional island. But then, of course, you know, cloned dinosaurs that were cloned, recreated DNA, all that shit. And as a result, during this trip, something that Wayne Knight, who plays shit. Who does he play? God damn it! Sorry, guys, for the ranting. Dennis Nedry. Okay. Dennis gets information. Dennis gets this can. You know that Barbasol shaving cream? You know that can that can also hold in those capsules for genetics. He causes haywire. He shuts down, I think, the park's security systems to steal the some of the DNA for the dinosaurs, and as a result, it happens. This shit goes haywire in the park. I mean, dinosaurs break free. There's catastrophe in the park. People are getting killed. People are under threat of being attacked by a dinosaur, especially the T-Rex. Holy shit, is that thing scary. And of course, they gotta try to get off the island, but also try to keep the people safe. Now, this is a classic. What more do I have to say? It's one of the best sci-fi films of all time, and of course remains a leader in special effects. Is a pioneer in special effects. I mean, the photorealistic creatures that just, even though you can see some dated elements there, they still look real. I'm talking about the scenes where they use CGI, because they also use animatronics. In animatronics, you can make a life like all you want. I mean, you can put as much detail into the textures in the design as you want. I mean, you don't use a fucking computer, for Christ's sake. Now, I'm excited for Jurassic World. I mean, Colin Trevorrow is his first blockbuster film, so I'm wondering how he can handle it. I think he could do good based on what I saw from the trailers, and of course I love Chris Pratt, I love Guardians of the Galaxy. That's it. Now, with this film, this was groundbreaking. This was such an event. I mean, it was at one point the highest grossing film of all time. Now it's not, it's Avatar, obviously. Want to bet Avatar 2 will beat it? I'm not betting on that much. I'm not heavily betting on that. I mean, it's not inevitable, but not the highest possibility. If that makes sense to you. Anyways, back to the movie. This used incredible, like Stan Winston's animatronics. They are fantastic. I mean, those make it look real. I mean, the animatronics, they are so fluent. Their movements. It's like almost like they actually it's almost like today. I mean, seriously, they look back, seriously. They're so well. The animatronics are fantastic because they move like they're real, or like the animated dinosaurs. Seriously, the CGI is still great. I think it holds up pretty well today. How? Well, let's see. You do this. Like I said, seriously, like how to animate something. They move so fluent. I mean, their movements are so fluent. And actually, I think what they did was they actually created like They actually like animated a muscular system that helps with their movements. That helps aid with their movement and make it more realistic and fluent. Now you can look up Cinefix's things you didn't know about Jurassic Park, probably, and you'll learn more about it. Actually, I'll put a link in the description below. So get you that, so you get that video quicker and all that shit. But yeah, this is a pretty good movie. The acting is good, I guess, even from the kids. Even though I mean they're fine, but they're not all that worthwhile. Now here's the thing. I do really like this movie. I think it's a great movie, but you have to admit there are some things that are kind of silly. I mean, Newman from Seinfeld being the person who causes this shit to happen, not unbelievable, but it's just kind of a little silly. I'm kidding, guys. It's not really a nip. That's more just like more of a joke. It's not really a problem. The kids, however, they're not very worthwhile. I mean, they're kind of useless in some sort of way, and it's just not very. It's just fucked, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know the girl. Just I mean, she helps with hacking the system, and of course, helps with the security systems and shit. But that doesn't really mean they have much of a purpose. I'm not saying it hurts the film. It's just they're just not really worthwhile characters. Now, there are a few plot elements that are a little stupid to me, but overall I didn't really care much about that. This film is truly impactful, and it truly has a legacy that can't be beaten. And the characters are very entertaining, especially Jeff Goldblum with his one-liners and all his cracks of humor. They hit. Yeah, sorry. I almost saw it when I was looking at that viewfinder. It almost like there's like footage, like dust or something like that in the footage. I don't know. I'm just distracting myself. The characters are cool, especially Jeff Goldblum. I mean, seriously, he says cool lines, says must go faster. Seriously, who was not laughing whenever he said that? Also, I love the CGI. I mean, it feels like you're in the park. Also, I think it also has to come with the cinematography because, I mean, it captures it in such a lifelike way that it truly feels like you're in the park. CGI does hold up well, even though you can't see some elements of dated elements in there. Still, I think they're fine. The animatronics are fantastic. They still look great. They blended so well with the CGI, and seriously, that's a lot of credibility given to that film. Also, I do like the roar of, also like all these roars they composed. It's pretty cool, especially the T-Rex. It's pretty cool, especially how they combine all these sounds together. It was fantastic. Perfect sound mixing. Really great sound mixing. Sound editing. I have to applaud that. Special effects are good. I already said that. The score is also pretty memorable because I mean the score. I mean when you have a composer like John Williams, a legend who composed scores for Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Jaws. Hold on a minute. What else has he scored for that's memorable? He also scored for Schindler's List. I thought that was really good. A lot of collaborations with Steven Spielberg and I think and even George Lucas, which is great. Anyways, the score gives that sense of awe and wonder, and even gives a sense of terror. Fantastic. This movie is undeniably. There's a lot of tense moments that even though this movie's not really a horror movie, you can say it almost feels like a horror movie in some ways because with all the tense sequences and shit. I mean, holy shit. Scrappy's sitting on my bed. He's whatever. The score is very memorable. I mean, who else has? It I kind of skipped a few bits there because I don't remember every bit of it. Those are the most pop. Those are the ones I just remember, like that. It's not good. The score is very memorable. Steven Spielberg's direction. He's very good. I mean, he not only does well with with running in the actors with the special effects perfectly, it's like seamlessly, but also he gives us entertaining characters. A lot of great sequences. Seriously, I mean, so for a guy who really knows how to deliver tension pretty well, especially with like Jaws. I mean, that was great. I mean, here's a lot of Jaws. 5 out of 5. That's really a lot of credits to this director. I mean, this guy's a legend. He's directing Bridge of Spies, which is a new thriller, Cold War thriller, starring Tom Hanks. They're collaborating together. It's awesome. Also written by Matt Sharman, who you may know if you live in the UK and you see some of his plays, I guess. Also the Coen brothers. Where do you go wrong? It's going to be great. You just know it's Steven Spielberg. Come on! Anyways, the writing's not fantastic. That's kind of a weak part of the film. That's kind of besides the point, because I think the movie doesn't really matter on the writing or the plot, because there are a few things that you can notice that are kind of like plot holes in some sort of way. But overall, I didn't care, because I mean, it was still awesome to see the dinosaurs in action, all the incredible animatronics and special effects, the interesting characters, the solid acting, sense of terror, suspense, like building suspense, especially with the cup of water. They actually had to use a guitar string under the dash in order to get that motion. Great job. Gotta give you credit for using practical effects to your advantage. Seriously, you gotta give credit to them. This movie is very tense. It's almost like the best, sort of like awe, terror, like that. Kind of like Jaws. Some of his best sequences. I mean, it's a great marvel of lifelike animatronics and special effects. It's just a great blend between these two. Interesting characters, a pretty cool concept, very inventive, and overall has a very huge impact as a whole. I mean, come on. Where do you go wrong? I love the cast. The special effects are good. The animatronics are great. And the way they blend them together is seamless. You can tell sometimes, but overall, they're really good. The score is very memorable. It gives us a sense of awe, wonder, also gives us a bit of terror. Characters are entertaining. They're pretty cool characters. They're lovable, and you just love watching them on the screen. They're entertaining. And also, it's just one of Steven Spielberg's best films ever, one of his most well-renowned. Sam Neill I like because, I mean, he's a guy who's just really shocked and wondered by it. Also, like, who's his partner? Because I keep forgetting about her. Laura Dern. I was actually kind of guessing on that. Laura Dern also means they're paleontologists. Well, she's a paleobotanist. But, I mean, just like the sense of wonder. I mean, I really do feel for them, their sense of wonder in the park. Seriously, Spielberg does a good job. Even, like, it's almost like the special effects are just lifelike whenever they're interacting. There's, like, a sort of interaction whenever they're in a scene with special effects. Richard Attenborough is an entertaining character. Jeff Goldblum is also very entertaining. He's the comic relief, and he's fantastic. It's overall entertaining. I also like Samuel L. Jackson. He's entertaining. This movie has some good moments. It's a well-made movie. It's a classic. 5 out of 5. Sure, you can tell there's some plot issues I had, but overall I think it made up for that by just being a film with such an impact, being so inventive, having a great concept, and of course overall just being very satisfying. One of my favorite sci-fi films of all time. Undeniably a true classic. Steven Spielberg, undeniably, I think he's my favorite director of all time. I'm just going to say that. I think he is. Because, I mean, seriously, this guy's a legend. Jaws, Indiana Jones, this. Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan. Those are the most well-known films. He also produced Poltergeist. He didn't really direct it, but some people do think he did. I'm just going to go with the credit and say that Tobe Hooper did it. I still like that film. It's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. He also made Minority Report, though I haven't seen that yet. Sad, isn't it? Anyways, guys, that's my review for Jurassic Park. I'm excited for Jurassic World. I am going to see it. My mom is incredibly excited because she loves Jurassic Park. You may say give it a 6 out of 5. Or maybe like a 10 out of 5. Or just give it like an infinity out of 5. Just really excited for Jurassic World. Anyways, guys, comment below. What do you think of Jurassic Park? Are you excited for Jurassic World? What do you think of the sequels? Comment below and subscribe to my channel for more videos.